Hi everyone, it's Liz and I'm here to share some projects with you. I'm in a one-on-one swap with Marta, who is mmhmmh78 here on YouTube, and I'll get started. I altered 3 different kinds of boxes for her. The first one is a trunk style box, and on the top I have put some Prima Divine paper. I spread some pearl trim throughout the center part. In the lower left hand corner I have some wild orchid craft flowers, and I used the stems after I cut them off from the flowers and made some curly cues. There you go. And I have to figure out which way I'm going, so bear with me for a minute. Too far. On this side here, I have a strip of lace going down. I have lined both sides with pearl trim, and at the top here and at the bottom, oh, wrong angle, there we go, you can see some little flowers, and that's the leftover flowers from the pearl trim. I have stickled the wild orchid craft flowers, but my camera's not really picking that up. And I also, sorry, I'm just trying to get it adjusted here. I also stickled the woman's headband, armband, and the flowers on her dress. This is the inside of the box, and on the bottom I also lined it with sheets from the Divine collection. Into the bottom I glued down some Chinese braid trim. On top of that I put pearls outlining the whole box, and I also put some pearl trim into the corners. And then I popped a wild orchid craft flower into each of the corners. On the top is another sheet from the Divine collection, and I just did a couple of small clusters in each of the lower corners alongside the measuring tape. So that's my first box. The second one is what you would call a pencil box, I guess, and I painted the entire box white. There you go. And at the bottom here I have 4 layers of the pink lace trim. Then I put the white lace on, and it's scalloped, and again the pink trim at the top. That's the trim that I've used at the bottom, and I've done that all the way around. And then at the top right here I put some flat back pearl trim, and then on top of that, so it's like it's back to back, another rounding of the flat back pearl trim. The paper on top there is the Romantique collection, and it's the Ha'penny. And then I've done clusters of wild orchid craft flowers. Okay, I'm just trying to keep this steady and not make anybody dizzy or sick. You can just see a tiny bit of lace peeking through, and it was an applique type of lace, so I cut one for that side and made a little flower arrangement. And then on this side I cut 3 of them together, and you can just see it peeking out at the edges there. And I put a cluster of wild orchid craft flowers, some pearl sprays, and at the very top of the large flower cluster, you can just see the little tiny pink butterfly. And then I have another one right here. There, you can just see it when I do that. And then I have a little yellow one right there. And I'll show you the inside. Now I've cut a strip of the paper, put it down the center, and outlined the top of the box with pearls. And then in the bottom, you can just see it peeking there at the back, the same strip of paper. And then I put some pink rosette trim in the bottom. And both of those boxes will be filled with goodies for her. I'm just straightening this out and I'll be right with you. And then the next one is a tea box, and I thought I would show you what it looked like before I showed you the finished one. So that's what it looks like. Sorry for the shot of glare there, but that's what it looks like unfinished. And Marta's favorite color is white, so I painted the entire box white and then covered it with lace and outlined it with flat back pearl trim all the way around. And I'll show you the inside. It is filled with goodies already, so I'm going to give you a shot of what it looks like, but I'm going to try to be careful so I don't dump the contents. Sorry, but this is the only way I can do it. Oops, there goes one. But there you go, you can see it. And I've lined the tops of the compartments with flat back pearl trim. I painted the inside white, but I did not put any papers into the bottom of it. And I'll show you the top. Now, the lace that I used along the side, I had some leftovers, so I cut triangle shapes and put them into the corners so that I could put the flower clusters on. I'm going to try and do this without dumping the contents. There you go. So I have a smaller flower cluster right here with some pearl spray coming out and the curlicues from the stems of the flowers. And then in this corner here, I also have a flower cluster, some pearl sprays coming out from the back, and you can see the pearl heart and the dove sitting at the bottom of the pearl heart. I'm going to try and give you a better look, so just bear with me for a moment. Okay, let me just sit back down, so I'm hoping you can see that. And that's what that one looks like. And I had so much fun doing this for her. I hope she likes it. And I just wanted to say hello to all my subbies. I appreciate all your support and your comments on my videos, little though they are. I am working on trying to watch all of yours. It will take me some time, so please just bear with me. And that's pretty much it for now. So I will say goodbye and see you soon. Bye for now.